A couple years ago, I made 100 doodles in my bedroom, planning to get up at an ungodly hour and paste them all over the house. Unfortunately, that second part of the plan never happened, and I faced yet another year of a prankless April Fool's. This year, however, I'm medicated, and with my newly found motivation, I decided that 100 doodles wasn't enough. So here's how things went this time. First of all, I had to make more doodles than I already had, so I set to work making some more. I was on a trip to visit my friends, and some of them decided to chip in and make doodles of their own. This rocketed me to just over 400 by the 25th, which I definitely couldn't have done by myself. So I accomplished this thing with big thanks to them. Here's all of the doodles my friends made. There's some real gems in there if you look closely. Kate didn't have time to join in on the paper doodling, so she did hers digitally, and I printed them at my house. A special shout out to number 400 done by my friend
Michelangelo.
He had to draw inside of his shirt so he could see enough to trace it from his iPad. Just stellar commitment to the bit. Oh my word,
Michelle.
Hold on, I need to get my other arm in here as well.
When I got back home, I took inventory and then went to bed because I'd been in the car for 7 hours. I spent both Thursday and Friday night making and cutting out doodles. I made about 40 doodles total tonight, roughly. I forget, it was 40 something. And that's gonna be it for tonight, because I'm exhausted. I'll do more tomorrow.
I cannot believe my luck. So while I was numbering these 3 pages, I was like, there's no way we're gonna get to 500. We got to 499. And you know what that means? It's time for Big Chungus.
By Friday night, I had reached 500, as celebrated by Big Chungus. Now that's pretty impressive, but not impressive enough. I wanted bigger. Unfortunately, in my soul, I knew I couldn't do them all like I had done the previous ones. My friends weren't around to help anymore, and I was running out of time. I only had 4 nights left to work, and one of those nights was the night I'd have to execute my master plan. So, refusing to give up on my vision, I readied myself for the next day and I'd try out some new tactics. Saturday morning, I started doodling while sitting in church, which I couldn't film. And then I did more during group afterwards, which I also couldn't film. But I tried out a few tactics that helped me make some good numbers. First thing I did was make a bunch of really small doodles. That helped me rack up numbers pretty quick. I also went through my tablet and found a bunch of drawings that I'd done before that I could use, and that was also a big chunk that was out of the way. I took a video later showing what I had done. So here's the doodles I did during church, and here's the ones I did during group afterwards. And then what I also did was I went through my tablet and looked at all my doodles, and I put together a few pages of doodles that I'd already made to sort of speed along the process a bit, and that ended up being a good idea because that's a good chunk done now. And using all my big brain ideas for doodle efficiency, I managed to meet my goal for the day. I numbered all the digital ones I found while watching The Fantastic Mr. Fox with a friend of mine, which wasn't the most efficient for focusing on my task, but it was very fun, so worth it. We are past the 600 mark and nearly past the 700 mark, I think, because of the digital ones. So last order of business tonight is to just cut these out, and I think we'll be on track for tomorrow. I set up a time lapse for cutting out the doodles that I had done in church, but my gimbal betrayed me. Thankfully, I noticed in enough time to set it up somewhere else. With my last task for the night done, I went to bed and plotted my next move. Tomorrow being Sunday was the perfect excuse to just doodle and not do any work, so that's what I planned on doing. I needed to keep up momentum to make sure that I'd finish by Monday, so I really had my work cut out for me. So I printed and cut out the digital doodles that I had marked, then numbered a few more that I remembered I had. If you see the other random art piece I have in the shot, my dad's office is right next to my studio, and I didn't want him to see what I was doing. Thankfully, he never saw.
So the plan is now I'm gonna count how many we've got, and I'm gonna separate them by hundreds, so it's easier for me to keep track of them all, because right now, yeah, this ain't gonna do it.
So I counted out all the doodles I had, which turned out to be around 700, which was really good, but I was starting to cut it pretty close. I worried if I actually would have the motivation to get to 1,000 by Tuesday, but I was also really tired, so I just went to bed and told myself I'd go nuts making doodles the next day. Monday brought about another new tactic. Well, two, but only one of them is actually interesting. I broke out my tablet and decided that instead of doing unique doodles for each doodle, I'd make a shape and then copy and paste it several times over, and then make each one sort of a unique twist on the shape. This made it a lot easier, actually. It felt more like an assembly line. The second tactic I used on Monday was just being sloppy. This was also kind of easy. I just went in and started making lines and then finished them however I thought I'd finish them. I didn't really go in with any plans, I didn't try to make them look good, and that ended up being pretty fast. By the end of the night, I ended up having 1,000 doodles started. I still had to finish some of the shape ones that I started on my tablet, but I knew I could knock those out no problem. I wrapped up with the doodles that were finished and went to bed. That brings us to Tuesday. I finished the doodles that I had to do. I finally printed Kate's and cut hers out, and I did one final check. And this is what it looked like. Anyways, yay! I managed to collect 1,000 doodles for this stupid prank, and I'm so proud of myself. The only thing left to do now is avenge my past self and get up at an ungodly hour and place these all over the middle floor of our house. So that's exactly what I did.
Ta-da! Oh my lord! Oh. This is amazing. There's so much to look at. Oh no! My bird! No! I just keep looking at it like, oh wow. That's moving. But why is Jess so You haven't seen anything yet. Oh my gosh. What time did you get that at 4 a.m.? What? Oh yeah, look at the silverware drawer. Those are hilarious. I don't even remember what I was looking for. Put the fish. You didn't draw that one, did you?
Nathan drew that one.
You're definitely not getting this other treasure. Definitely not. The peephole.
I was so worried that every time I made a step that I'd wake you guys up and that you'd hear someone going.
Honest, I didn't hear a thing, and I got up to use the bathroom at like
I heard you.
5. Oh, you did?
I was in the other living room, and Maisie was hanging out with me the whole time because she was so confused at what I was doing. And she looked up and I was like, I heard the toilet flush. I was like, oh no, I've been discovered.
I did not see a thing.
What the?
Ta-da!
What happened?
April Fools.
Hey.
Big chungus.
Where did you get all these?
So, my friends chipped in and helped me make 1,000 doodles.
1,000 doodles?
1,000.
Oh my word. Wow, that is a lot of doodles.
Yeah. It took me a long time.
Ah, Ice Goblin, I love it. Oh no.
I need a shirt that says that.
There's, whoa, what is that?
Yeah.
I don't know what I am. It's crazy, man.
Is it exactly how I envisioned it? No. But it's beautiful. I accomplished what I set out to do, and I amused the heck out of my family. On a thoughtful note, I'll be moving in about a year, and I'll probably never live in this big and fancy of a house ever again, so I'm really thankful I got to do this while we're still here. As for what became of all of the doodles, my mom suggested that I keep them, and so I did. And now all that's left to do is to figure out what I'm doing next year.